disgusting.
Wait, that wide, 80! Come on, the ball! 36! Check 23, Linda! Shoot! Watch the shoot! You gonna take? Hey, 66! You got time right there! Get
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The tackle by Janoris Jenkins.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's
Give me that!
inside the 35.
Give me that!
A big play there for New England. 41 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. James White's first carry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
At the Giants' 33-yard line.
Bro, if you got EA access, they give you like 10 hours to play it before it comes out.
On 2nd and 12, Brady.
Oh,
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree.
Get him, Brady. Get him, Brady. Oh!
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Protein spill!
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Watch the pass! Pilot, 64, weak! Smooth!
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jones. And this is incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 3rd and short. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Hey,
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
watch the pass! Watch the pass! No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here. Get it!
Jones now throwing on 1st down. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st downs.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On the double. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Hey, go.
On second and 11 now. Jones. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Jones on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up third down and 11.
Come on,
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
A 35-yard attempt.
Rosas' kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. So Brady and the Pats take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, my God.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception.
How did he beat him like that?
On the final play of this first quarter.
Patriots nothing.
And New York set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. Got a hand in there to break that one up. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Very close to a turnover. They're in the end zone. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'm going back to you. Motion, 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 motion. Alpha. Alpha.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He gets it to James White. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hey, go look at the broadcast.
Check 52, come on. I got one. Kill.
On first down, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Hey, 66.
To throw again on second down. Brady, Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 68 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Giants 6.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay? It's caught inside the 25. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 56 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are going to jump back in front.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
That throw by Brady incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a third down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Ringo, 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 Ringo. Rip. Hey, 66.
The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Manning and the Giants come up now first and 10 at their own 24.
Motion, motion, watch in.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
Tight end right, tight end right. Mike 52.
Shotgun now for Manning. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Giants on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Manning. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Manning now just 3 of 6 throwing it, but that last completion gets a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
We got 3.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Rosas to add the extra point. And the lead is now 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Hey, they're scared, they're scared.
Check it, reload.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense. Hey, Alpha. 450.
Shotgun now for Brady. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Edelman was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. And that is incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Ryan Allen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Manning. Finds his tight end, Ingram. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. He's going to let one fly for Tate. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
I'm getting busted up on this game right now.
Wait, 10, 53. 52. Check back, check back.
Brady now on 1st down. This is White on the screen.
Let's go, baby.
White's got a first
I
down
thought I was
more.
getting busted up. Woo! Oh, shit. Oh, shit, right now.
All the way in.
Let's go.
Touchdown, New England. James White, 92 yards.
Take him out like that.
And the Patriots are back within a score. So from back deep in their own territory, all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked.
Hey, you see that play? What happened? No, Justin called me earlier talking about some work
Gostkowski
stuff.
now
He's
after
like,
the
"Are you coming in
touchdown.
tonight?"
He'll send this one away.
Yeah.
Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. They begin with a run by Barkley. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Hey, Haywood! Ready?
On 2nd and a yard. Manning. And that's going to be incomplete. Cody Latimer, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Manning going to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards that time. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Giants add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back. He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far. Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
What you want to do, 4 days?
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. From the gun, it's Brady. And Watson has it right side.
Let's go, let's go, oh, let's go, oh, let's go.
Oh. Past the 35 before he's taken down.
I like how I just showed you.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. To throw, it's Brady. On the left side, a catch by White. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The veteran safety Antoine Bethea there on the defensive coverage. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
72.
Check 93 is the mic. 93 is the mic. Get the ball. Check 93 is the mic. 93 is the mic. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Go Bandit.
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. Flushed out right. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing now is Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Watson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Tight end's right. Tight end's right. You got 3. 3 down. 3 down.
Alert.
Brady to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught. It's Thomas. 23 yards the pickup there.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Flush to his right. And the pressure gets to him again. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former 1st-round pick there on the coverage.
50, plant. 2-jet bombers. 2-jet bombers.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Now it's Barkley. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over.
He got in that X Factor, and that's just... Bro, he had X Factor from like the second half on.